Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Lass Ketchum. I normally don't make videos at this time of day. Side note, my chair is making all kinds of squeaky noises. Anyway, once again, things are slowly coming in, so I'm excited and just wanting to share stuff with y'all. So let's get to it. This is a new line for me. And I don't mean like line as far as like pops and things like that or genres or shows. I mean like a different collectible. I have seen people get these. We even have some here, but none that were mine. But I really fell kind of in love with these. I think they're cool. Now, I don't like all of them. I also have the mentality that I've seen, discussed on like Box Attack, that channel, where I get bored easily with things that are too similar, to the same, or don't have some type of, I guess, special meaning to me, nostalgia, or something that keeps me interested. I don't want a ton of stuff that looks exactly the same. Now, mind you, I know for some people it makes them happy. They just love to have complete sets, whether that be multiple colors or multiple whatever. And that's fine. Do you. This is all about things that make us happy because we need more of that in our lives. So for me, I just picked one that makes me happy and that I connect with positive things in my life. So I bought a chomp. I really have to thank Instagram that I got one because somebody had said something about, hey, these have dropped, they're live right now, blah, blah. And I was like, oh my God, let me see what's there. And it was like beautiful timing because it was actually the one that I don't know, I wanted the most. Like, wasn't really fully planned, but I'm excited. So it is here. Shipping was a little weird to me. It's literally like thin boxing, like paper, brown paper around it. And then the chomp box, which it arrived fine. So I am not complaining. It's minty fresh, great. That's just stuff that sometimes confuses me with shipping. And maybe if y'all have thoughts on it, share with me. But I just feel like I don't really trust the mail system not to, and I don't think it's intentional, but boxes get messed up. And it actually stresses me out a little bit when I see stuff shipped like that because I'm like, if this had got dinged up, thrown around, crushed in, there was no added safety, if that makes sense. So that made me a little stressed, but it is looking good. So I'm going to stop rambling and just show you what I got. And I'll explain why I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. I love this box, by the way. For anyone that collects chomps or have seen people open chomps, this designer series I think is really cool because they're so unique. The regular boxes, like, they're cool too. I'm not going to act like they're not, but I just like how different this is. Because like I said, it's not just a change of color, like it's its own kind of like artwork, I guess. And I love art. So to me, this crosses the line into something that's more artistic. So I'm more excited about it if I can talk. Let's see what he looks like. Oh my God, look, he's peeking. God, that's adorable. I don't want to drop him though, so I'll actually put him down. Okay, dun dun dun. Oh, slow going. All right, we're in, guys. I'm in his cute little home. Get rid of this. Oh my God. We can't really see him fully yet because it is dark. Like the theme, which you'll see. Where is it? It's on the bottom of the box. Of course it is. It's dark forest. So like the dark coloring, totally understood. This was designed by Jackie Stewart, by the way. Shout out to this designer because like I said, this is awesome. This is part of the Chompocalypse. I can't read that word. Anyway, 2019 winning designs. Y'all know what it says. And if not, look it up because I've completely given it no justice in that horrible pronunciation. So let's get this baby out of here. Oh my God. Now this is one that I would honestly want to set up to where some light is ideally shining through him because the way it is kind of made, one, it is transparent. So like you can see my hand kind of flash by back there. And I'm gonna take pictures of him, by the way, to put up on my Instagram so you can get a better idea of some of these details, because they really are beautiful. And like I said, we have some of the regular chomps here, and I'll actually pull one down for comparison because they're like right there, so I don't have to go far. Hold on. Look at one that I also think is cute. This makes me think of, like, I don't know, cotton candy. It's adorable, which it is, the limited cotton candy edition. So, I don't know, like, to me, with a lot of them, like I said, it's just like different colors. Like, we have the brown one over there, the glow, just the original chomp, which again, if you line them up, it just changes in color. Which is cool. I actually like them. The ones we have, the way they're set up, minus the glow one in there, it just looks, you know, like an ice cream parlor. It's adorable, makes me hungry, whatever. And I mean, these really are nice. It's just there's a point to where I'm just not excited enough about them, if that makes sense, or I can easily get bored where I'm like, okay, that's fine. This though, like I said, this is art to me. I know these are too, not trying to say they're not, you know, so don't freak out on me. But this is like a next step, if that makes sense, where they keep it really exciting, really different, more unique. I guess like that it's more unique. Again, I actually really do enjoy these other ones, so do not get that wrong. I am not saying I don't like those. I just like this more. Now, the reason I wanted this so much is, even though it's silly, I'm very much like, I don't know, I like meaning to be with things. And this makes me think of a lot of things that I kind of desire for, like, now and even in my future. I love the idea of nature, actually, like real trees. I'm in an area of Texas where, like, the trees are all mesquite and they'll just stab you, and they're not big and they're not pretty and they're not like this crazy stuff you see if you drive through other states or even closer to the coast in Texas. So I really appreciate trees, and I know that's a silly thing, but I love this. I think they're beautiful. I love the nighttime. I'm kind of a night owl, so I love that vibe. Just, I don't know, I just think it's beautiful. But I also associate my other half with all of these things. So to me, it's kind of, as silly as it is, almost like a reminder of them, of someone I love deeply. So I appreciate this even more because I associate them with, you know, outdoors and just like the romance that is the night and things like that. And I know that sounds silly, but like, that's just personal reasons for me. Now, if anybody else is collecting chomps, what do you love about them? What do you not like about them? Do you get bored with them when it's kind of like the metallic changes or just the color changes? And again, I'm not saying those aren't cool. To me, there would just be a limit on how many I would want, with that being the only change, if that makes sense. Because, oh my God, you can't tell me that's not adorable. I mean, you can, because we don't have to like the same things, but I really do actually like these. But as far as for my personal part of the collection, I wanted one that I felt was more unique, one that I associate with things that make me happy, and this hit on all of those things. So, like I said, I'll be getting pictures of this cute man later, and I will get those up on my Instagram. The only other thing I wanted to mention today is I do have some $50 mystery boxes up, which is kind of a thing I rotate in and out of with my eBay. I am new to the Instagram side of this. Now, mind you, I don't do a ton of mystery boxes. I normally like selling specific items, but I enjoy them. They're fun, and I love people's responses and feedback, whether that be Instagram or eBay or wherever. So I have done another set of these. I just want to let you know they are $50 boxes. The shipping is not included in that, so there will be shipping costs. But they are guaranteed value. These are not hit or miss boxes. These, you will get your money back, and on some of them you will get more. But I wanted to let y'all know that some of the top hits for these are the ones that I'm the most excited about to get out to some, hopefully some lucky people. These are my extra ones. So the other guys are already boxed, sealed, chilling, because I have those set aside for like my eBay stuff. But these are ones that we loved, so we have different ones or more, I guess, that if that makes sense. So anyway, I just wanted to let y'all be able to see exactly which ones I'm talking about. And if you're interested, like I said, you can find me on eBay. It's just The Last Ketchum, as is here, as is Instagram, or you can just DM me on Instagram and I will check that, respond to you, and answer any questions you have. And any pops just have normal shelfware. There is nothing crazy on any of these. So condition is pretty good. I'd say even on a generous level, the worst could be a 7.5, but I don't even think I have any I would consider actually that low. I just give wiggle room because I know people have different preferences on box condition. I do ship well. And all the boxes can be anywhere from like 1 to 4 pops. It just depends on what you get. But like I said, I wanted to show you some of those top hits. Again, not these exact ones, but they are these exact ones. If that makes sense. Anyway, so if anyone is interested, like I said, hit me up on Instagram. I go through PayPal or accept eBay. Whatever I'm saying. I'm really good at talking, okay? So one is the 1989 Batman from the 80 years line. I obviously, as you know, love Batman, so I had got a few of these. And in our household, we had gotten a few of these because we were really excited when these were coming out. Anyway, so we had some stock and decided we might as well start pouring those back out into the community. And I really didn't have a plan initially. I made sure I had one, son has one, husband has one, you know, so it's like a little bit of everywhere, but there's a point where we should share the love. So that is one of those top hits there. And I believe that I've seen him fluctuate between everywhere from $35 to $45. And these things fluctuate often. So I'm not going to act like I know right this moment, and I'm not going to bore you looking it up. But I will also kind of add those, or you can discuss that with me and look them up yourself as well, because again, it changes day to day. So I can't guarantee that value will be consistent because these were boxed up. These specific ones that I put on Instagram were boxed yesterday. So values would have been based on that, just so you know. But anyway, another one is Golden Frieza. He is in a hard stack, and I'm gonna leave him in there because again, he deserves it. Anyway, we are also big anime fans. So definitely have a lot of pops through various animes. It's not all we collect for sure, but we are definitely those people. So there's always a few boxes that are gonna have some type of anime character in them. And again, it's from various ones, not just Dragon Ball Z. So, and this one was from the 2015 summer convention. Last time I looked, and again, you can correct me, but please look it up anyway because these changed. I think it was around like $95 maybe, and I could be wrong. And if so, that's okay. But just so you know, again, this is one of those top hits there of those $50 boxes. And then the last one, going on the anime nerd moment, which there are things that are not anime. There are some DC, there are some, really there's some from all kinds of stuff. I like to have a lot of variety in my collection, so know that there will be different things involved. But Demon Dog from Inuyasha. I loved this anime when I was younger. Binged it a million years ago. And so I still really appreciate it. I don't know, like I said, this is one that is just very nostalgic for me. And plus, I think it's just so flipping cool looking. And just to be a little bougie and a little extra right now, we got one out of box. So you can kind of appreciate how he looks. In case this is one that maybe somebody would even want out of box. I try to leave some of my favorites or even some of the more expensive ones always in box, you know. And if I remember, this one somewhere around the 40-ish range, 40 to 50-ish range last time I checked. And I'm not going to pretend my memory is that amazing. But of course, with any of these boxes, like I said, they are guaranteed value. So even on some of these, if they're not quite the 50, that means you're going to get something with them. You would definitely not just get this pop. But these are some of the ones that I'm most excited about in the boxes. So hopefully someone else is excited as I am. And if not, it's okay. Because like I said, I really do this just for fun. And I just love the joy of collecting and just kind of being a part of the whole process. So no pressure, guys. I'm just having fun here. All right, anyway, I think he's super cool. I have like 1,000 things in front of me right now. But yeah, thank y'all for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. Like I said, I'm gonna get pictures of Chomp up. I am so pleased with him. What are y'all excited about? Are y'all getting something in? Do you like Chomps? Do you have a favorite line that you didn't expect to start collecting? I didn't expect the Chomps, honestly, other than I thought they were kind of cute. But now that I've seen some more of the, like, I guess, designer version of a designer toy, if that even makes sense, I may get more in the future, but I know it's definitely a toy line, designer toy line that I will be picky on, because I don't want to just pour tons of money that I don't have into like a million different versions or things that are very similar. I want them to be like unique and make sense. And I feel like Funko does that really well. It's one reason I really like having Pops, is because it's not like just a quick color change. These are very different things. Like, they have similarities where you know they're Pops, but it's like from different things, different colors, different molds. Now, mind you, I do know they get a little crazy sometimes and repeat the same mold in like 1,000 different ways, but more often than not, they provide so much variety to keep it exciting and fun. So anyway, thank y'all for hanging out again. I'm excited. I hope you're excited too, and I will talk to y'all soon. All right, bye guys.